Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the monthlies, my love. Welcome. So if you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing the monthlies for the wonderful sign of Geminis, okay? So if you were cross-watching, you need to keep in mind that energy is fluid, my love, which means I can say that this is Gemini's energy, but if it feels more like your energy, my wonderful cross watcher, feel free to swap the energies where they need to be. Now keep in mind, my lovelies, already experience this can also be energy that you're going to experience. All right, if it resonates, you keep it. If it doesn't resonate, you leave it alone and you keep it moving. All right. Now, I also want to say one more thing. This is not about you getting stuck in any of these energetic patterns. This is about you realizing the energetic pattern, mastering the pattern, and then rising above the pattern. This is all about self mastery. You ain't supposed to get stuck in none of this shit, honey. Not a nada, okay? Now, I have pre-pulled the cards, and if you guys want to know the outcome of this pull, you can find that on Patreon, the extended outcome on Patreon, okay? Links will be in the description box below, okay? So, overall energy, you did have a bonus card that jumped out in this reading for the overall energy. And I remember telling you guys in my daily vibrations that we are focusing a lot now on the chakra energy. And what's going on in the world today is crazy. This is why I'm back to focusing on the chakra energy, okay? So for week one, popping off, you got the soulmate card. This is root chakra energy. And let me just tell y'all something about the soulmate card. This doesn't really have to do with another person per se. This has to do with your personal relationship with yourself, okay? So you need to know that, all right? Second week, you got the renewal card. Once again, okay, root chakra energy, what's grounding you, what's on your mind. Root chakra energy, if it's not balanced, there's a lot of fear and a lot of maybe even anxiety around there. There could also be a lot of obsession or over compulsive type behavior, okay? By week three, you are at an impasse. Some decisions need to be made. Do I go left? Do I go right? Like, what path are you going to take? This is also a solar, not a solar, a sakral chakra energy, this orange border. Sakral chakras are about the emotions, the relationships, and changes that may need to happen within those emotions or within those relationships, okay? By the fourth week, you got the miracle card popping up, which is a solar plexus energy. This is your ego or your will. Are you going to follow your gut, your spirit, or you're going to allow your ego, okay, to tell you how to move. And the bonus card that jumped out is the acceptance card. Once again, root chakra energy was grounding you, okay? Your now moment, acceptance, okay? All right, let's take a look and clarify what's going on in week one here with these cards. So we got soulmate energy. This is asking you, are you really being true to yourself? Are you being true to yourself? That's the order of this week. Are you being true to yourself? What's popping off with yourself? Okay. All right. So the energy that's popping off the first week is the Ten of Wands in reverse. That's not taking responsibility. Somebody's either taking on too much responsibility or not taking on their responsibility. Okay. You do have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, there could be some codependency going on here. Why the responsibilities are not being, stepped up to the plate. Okay, could be some codependency or some emotional insecurities, so somebody's giving more than they really should be given. Okay, Princess of Cups energy, and this is probably because you love this person, so you take a lot more, you deal with a lot more than you need to. Okay, so this could be Gemini's energy or the energy that Gemini's interacting with. Flop them and place them where they need to be, but right now I'm saying this is Gemini's energy, okay? So there is a part where you're either taking on too much responsibility or avoiding responsibility, and this could be related to some type of codependency, all right? You need to pay attention to the synchronicities here, because the Page of Cups energy is here, and this is saying messages are coming in. Are you listening? Are you listening? That's the question. All right, the energy that you're interacting with, my love, to and this is probably why the soulmate card is asking you, are you being honest with yourself, okay? Because the energy that you are interacting with, okay, on the first week is the Three of Wands energy. Somebody don't have no plans for this future, honey, okay? Or someone just they don't got a plan, okay? You were looking at the Seven of Pentacles in pairing with this, so someone don't have a future about the future investment. They don't know about the future investments. You're dealing with someone that may not know about how the future looks for you guys, or if, whether or not they want to invest in the future. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo, because we do have the strength card showing up in reverse, and this person may not think the future is so strong. Okay, and this is probably where you feel a little emotional and a little codependency. There's a codependency going on here, and we're gonna clarify that. We're gonna clarify that in the extended, what the codependency is here, okay, and what they sitting over here reevaluating. So they reevaluating this future, and and the strength card is in reverse. So they reevaluating something about this future, and the strength card is in reverse. Okay, right? So the wisdom of the advice that they have for the first week is throat chakra energy, which means communication. Y'all gonna have to talk up, because clearly they're asking you being honest with yourself, or you loving you. Y'all gonna have to talk up. You don't have to talk up the first week. Communicate. Somebody's sitting contemplating if this is worth it. Okay. Second week energy, my love, you do have renewal. Once again, root chakra energy. Now, let me point out something in this card. You see, because you're going to have to get grounded about where you want to stand in this shit, Gemini. You want to stand over here where shit is blossoming, or you want to sit over here in the past shit where shit wasn't blossoming. Shit is dried up and it's cold. And snowing and shit. It's just snowing over there. It's still snowing over there. Okay? Like, where you want to be. Where you want to be. Okay? So, it's time for renewal. This is all about you getting grounded. This is all about you understanding that you have the power to either grow some flowers or not. Your choice. Your choice. You can, okay, you know, if you don't cry some tears, honey, tears is water. Water grows shit. Water can corrode shit. Water can grow shit. Water can cook some shit. Like, water is the only element that can manipulate any other element on this world. Okay, so all I'm trying to say to you is get that renewing option in if you for it, okay? Okay, now, Geminis. The Hermit card is in reverse, meaning somebody's not looking at themselves, okay? So over here we had the, okay, Geminis, watch your ego, okay? Because in the first week, you had the Ten of Wands energy, which is all about ego, and that's in reverse, okay? So now, you got the Hermit card in reverse paired with the Two of Coins. Not only is, somebody not looking at themselves, and they're showing up as your energy, Gemini. So not only is somebody not looking at themselves, right? They're not looking to see where things is out of balance in their life, okay? And on top of that, right? You got the High Priestess energy, which asks you to pay attention to your intuition. But the High Priestess energy could also be filled with ego. Like, I know this all. I know. I don't need nobody to tell me. I know. I don't need nobody to tell me. I know. I know. So if I know and I don't need nobody to tell me, then I don't need to look at myself. Okay, so this is definitely the energy that's going on here. Or this can also represent that you are not looking at yourself, so therefore things are disorganized in this situation, not just because of the other person, but also because of you. You're not paying attention to your intuition. Okay, we need to pay attention to your intuition, honey. By the second week, pay attention to the intuition. Don't let your ego get in the way, okay? All right, you are dealing with energy of somebody that got the Three of Swords energy in reverse. They are ready to release, forgive, and move on. Something painful may have happened here. See, the only thing is, they got the Devil card. They still bound by something, and the Devil card is paired with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and they got the Two of Pentacles in reverse by the second week, but your energy is a little different, okay? Your energy is saying, I don't need to look at myself. I don't. Shit is disorganized. It's not balanced. I don't need to look at myself, and I'm going to trust my intuition. Or it could be, like I said, if you're operating with too much ego, then you are not paying attention to your intuition, honey. You're just operating with some ego, right? Their energy is like, this shit is painful. I'm tired. I'm ready to release. I'm ready to forgive. Yeah, okay, I might still be, yeah, because this shit makes me feel trapped, and I'm still bound, and shit just ain't working. Right? Or they could be talking about, yeah, I want you to forgive me, but they still doing their shit, and shit is just not in order. Okay? By the second week, they want you to know somebody's going to withdraw emotionally. But can I tell you something? In order for you to get to a state of renewal, you're going to have to emotionally withdraw to some place to go within, right? Like, you're going to have to tune out or shut down something, okay, externally for you to go within to do that emotional withdrawal and that work that needs to be done, okay? All right, by the third week, my lovelies, you do have the impasse card popping up, which means that there's some type of decision that needs to be made. And this could be a decision connected to like an emotional situation, or maybe even a relationship situation with someone. But there's definitely changes that needs to happen within your emotions or within relationships by the third week, okay? Your energy popping off for the third week is you got the Three of Cups. You celebrating about something, but is that really a celebration, okay? You're celebrating about no teamwork. You may have decided to made a choice that you're walking away from this because you're celebrating, but you're not celebrating the teamwork. You're celebrating, you're celebrating not being able to collaborate with somebody. Right, we got the Princess of Wands energy. You're celebrating not being able to build with this person, but you still feel like you've made the best decision because this Princess of Wands energy is kind of like, I'm a free agent. I'm a free spirit. I'm transforming. You may have chosen to walk away or step away from this situation. Like you may have chosen yourself. Somebody may have chosen themselves by the third week, honey. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Third week, the energy you're dealing with is a Hermit card. Somebody is in hermit mode. Somebody is thinking. Somebody is reevaluating some stuff, honey. They reevaluating this King of Coins energy in reverse, honey. Now, this energy could be a little bit aggressive, a little bit domineering, a little bit controlling, and definitely we got some manipulation going on by the third week. So you've made your decision. They in their head, and they are being manipulative and controlling, especially if y'all asses live together, own some property together. Okay, they are pulling, honey. They are definitely using what they have to use right now in the third week. Okay, so yeah. It's kind of like, oh, you happy? Oh, you having fun? Oh, you having late dinners after work? Okay, I'm gonna show you. Tit for tat energy could be popping off by the third week. Okay, with this situation, so you want to be mindful of that. Don't get too much caught up in your ego. I gotta say something to you, my wonderful, wonderful Geminis. The overall energy that's popping off on the board right now, just by viewing, is the solar plexus. Your solar plexus rules the ego and the will. Okay, we in Leo season, honey. I'm just saying. Okay, by the third week, you're going to have to execute patience and planning, especially if you've made a decision and it may not be one conducive with the energy that you're interacting with. Okay, you got one, you feel one way, they feel the next. Just saying. Okay, all right, by the fourth week, my love, you got miracle popping off. This is again solar plexus energy, y'all. Ego versus your spirit. Okay, what you going to choose, honey? Hopefully, by the way it's going, it looks like some of you will be choosing. Oh, okay. All right. By the fourth week, some of you will be calling in for some miracles or some changes to happen. You do have the Ace of Wands where you feel like things are delayed, okay? Or you may feel like you have lack of motivation. The Six of Swords means that you could be holding on some past resentment that you need to be mindful of. And that could be because with this Five of Swords energy, you may have feel like you're open to change, but you're holding on to some past shit. Okay. You may have felt like you were open to change, but you holding on to some past shit. Okay? All right, here we go. Energy that you are interacting with by the fourth week is the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's appearing very generous, okay? But it's paired with the Temperance card in reverse. So obviously the generosity is not so kind, or what you may feel, or what they may feel is being generous is not so kind. They're not so patient, right? They are definitely in their feelings. They're in their head. They are thinking, honey. They are thinking. Okay. They are thinking. They are definitely thinking. They in contemplation. Okay, they're in contemplation. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We got Temperance on the board here. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn. We got the double card on the board here. You could be dealing with Virgo. You got the Strength card on the board. You could be dealing with a Leo. All right. By the fourth weekend, as you are feeling like things may be a little bit out of balance for you, one of the messages that did jump out was wisdom. Okay, utilize wisdom. And this third, the fifth card jumped out when I was pulling your overall energy, chakra energy for the month, and it was talking about accepting things. So I'm going to pair that with the last week and say, expect a week of miracles and just accept things. The things that you can't control, don't try. The things that you can, I do see there is a change in direction in your life popping off at the month. You may have been clear with someone that you want to do something different, or you're ready to, go your way and have them go their way, right? Definitely somebody was not looking at themselves throughout this. I kind of feel like essentially somebody may have been taking you or this situation for granted. Ten of Wands, somebody may not have been taking responsibility for the things that they did. Somebody's definitely asking themselves, do they want to continue this? Is it even worth it? Yeah. I kind of feel like there's a lot of ego involved. Lots of ego this month. Make sure you don't operate in your ego is really what I'm hearing this month. So really, somebody got a big ego. Virgo, like it's popping off, and we got emotions on the board. We got emotions on the board in the form of heart chakra, but that's just not a lot of I see more ego popping off here, and we're going to get into that in the extended. We're going to talk about the ego in the extended when we deal with the outcome. But I see a lot of ego here and a lot of root chakra, maybe even some anxiety and some nervousness about the situation, okay? Somebody got a big ego. Somebody got a big ego. Okay, like seriously. And we're going to get into that in the clarification. All right, so in the meantime, you want to definitely communicate your truth. Okay, somebody may be pulling back emotionally and kind of starting to love on themselves a little bit more as we're going through this month. By the third week, make sure you're executing patience as you plan what you really want to do. Okay, and wisdom is what you want to exercise at the end of the month. Okay. All right, my wonderful, wonderful Geminis. Make sure you guys check out the description box below so you can find out the information for the next full moon meditation. Awesome meditation, so you guys can check that out. Not to mention, I am doing classes of the shadow side with Kim Warner, and that is happening on Wednesdays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also find that information in the description box below. Not to forget, my lovelies, that my Patreon is up and running now, so you guys can hop on over to Patreon, join the community, and you will find all of the extended videos on Patreon, as well as some other videos that you won't be able to find here on YouTube. Okay, I like it. Don't forget to set the notification button so you guys can be notified when the daily vibrations hit the screen. Okay, on that note, my lovelies, we're going to jump on over and we're going to finish up with the extended versions. Okay. All right, my wonderful Geminis, be kind to yourself, love yourself. And if you are sticking around for the extended, we are going